Hi everyone, welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to talk about the top 20 most expensive sneakers ever made. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. 20 Air Jordan 3 OG-$4,500. Most expensive sneakers, Air Jordan 3 OG. Kicking off our list of the most expensive sneakers ever, are the Air Jordan 3 OGs. They're on the list because Michael Jordan wore them when slam dunking Dominique Wilkins, which made the sneakers become even more valuable. Since then, there have been plenty of reissues, however, the earliest editions are worth for more. So, if you can find a pair, then hang on to them. 19 Nike Foamposite 1 Sole Collector $6,000. Most expensive sneakers, Nike Foamposite 1 Sole Collector. Developed in 1997, the Nike Foamposite 1 Sole Collector was a totally unique design for its time. Its individual colorway and popularity amongst ballplayers fueled its sales and meant that it sold out fast. The Foamposite is still a super popular shoe, and new colors are continuously being released. However, the older styles are the ones that get the most attention. 18 Nike Dunk Low Pro SB Pigeon $6,250. Most expensive sneakers, Nike Dunk Low Pro SB Pigeon. These fairly normal-looking shoes created a riot when they were released in 2005, due to their limited numbers. Over time, they became more and more popular, and the price began to reflect their exclusivity. $6,000 seems like a great deal when compared to the rest of the shoes on our list of most expensive shoes ever made. 17 Nike Yeezy 2 Red October $7,500. Most expensive sneakers, Nike Yeezy 2 Red October. If you like a bit of color on your sneakers, then these Yeezys could be for you. Symbolizing the end of Kanye West's collaboration with Nike, the Nike Yeezy 2 Red Octobers were a big hit, and Kanye promoted them everywhere he went. Not the most versatile of colorways, but when worn correctly, they'll certainly raise a few heads. 16 Vlone X Nike Air Force 1 High $8,000. Most expensive sneakers, Vlone X Nike Air Force 1. Higher high tops your thing? Then the Vlone Nike Air Force 1 High could work well for you. It was the predecessor to the original low-cut version, and only 20 pairs were made, which were all sold at an auction in Paris. If you ever manage to come across a pair of these, be sure to hold on to them, as they're currently worth around $8,000. 15 Adidas NMD_R1 Friends and Family $10,000. Most expensive sneakers, Adidas NMD_R1 Friends and Family. The only pair of Adidas sneakers included in our list of the most expensive sneaker ever made are the NMD_R1 Friends and Family. This style of shoe is only for a certain type of person, but it is a decent looking shoe. Having said that, the NMD has been undeniably successful, selling out of colorway after colorway. 14 Nike Air Mag Back to the Future $14,500. Most expensive sneakers, Nike Air Mag Back to the Future. Literally looking like something from the future, the Air Mags were inspired by the Nike sneakers in the film, Back to the Future 2. They're pretty rare and last sold at auction for $14,500. To rock a pair of these, you're going to have some serious street cred and a solid reputation in the style game. 13 Air Jordan 4 Undefeated $15,000. Most expensive sneakers, Air Jordan 4 Undefeated. The Air Jordan 4 Undefeated sold for $15,000 on eBay because the owner claimed they were made from ballistic material. A little unusual to say the least, however, it's not surprising as Air Jordans frequently sell for crazy prices, as you'll see in our top 10. Collectors love a good pair of Jordan's 4s, so most enthusiasts will pay whatever it takes to secure a unique pair. 12 Air Jordan 10 Ovo $20,000. Most expensive sneakers, Air Jordan 10 Ovo. Jordans are super popular in the sneaker world. They look great, are comfortable to wear, and are synonymous with the legend himself, Michael Jordan. Now, fans are known to do crazy things when it comes to sports, but one basketball fan was lucky enough to be gifted a pair of Air Jordan 10 Ovos, and then sold them online for $20,000. Probably subject to tax, but still a greater result. 11 Macklemore X Air Jordan 6 $25,000. Most expensive sneakers, Macklemore X Air Jordan 6. Another rapper shoe collab, this time by Macklemore, is the Macklemore Air Jordan 6. If you've only got $20,000, then you might want to look elsewhere, as these bad boys command a hefty $25,000. Talking about frugality and creating your own style, in his song Thrift Shop, it's kind of hard to see Macklemore walking the walk now that he's created a $25,000 shoe. However, they've still made their way onto our list of the most expensive sneakers ever made. 10 DJ Khaled X Air Jordan 3 Grateful $25,000. Most expensive sneakers, DJ Khaled X Air Jordan 3 Grateful. Whether you love him or hate him, DJ Khaled's Air Jordan 3 Gratefuls are just dope. We don't need to tell you that you're going to need some incredibly deep pockets if you want to bag yourself a pair of these. Only a few months after release, the striking red sneakers were retailing for $16,000 and $25,000. 9 Eminem X Carhartt Air Jordan 4 $30,000. Most expensive sneakers, Eminem X Carhartt Air Jordan 4. Like most artists, Eminem loves his sneakers. He's created a few nice limited edition collaborations before, so when he was invited to collab with Carhartt, things were about to get real. They only made 10 pairs in total and were one of the first shoes ever to be directly sold through eBay. All the proceeds went to Michigan State University's music school. Altogether, sneakerheads spent over $227,000 on the 10 pairs. 8 Air Jordan 2 OG $31,000. Most expensive sneakers, Air Jordan 2 OG. Yet another Air Jordan on the list, the 2 OG is a coveted part of sneaker history, which is why it can command such a high price. Not the most good-looking of shoes. It has to be said, but nonetheless, you can rock this shoe with a ton of different outfits and look fresh all day long. $31,000 and they're yours. 7 Air Jordan 11 Jeter $40,000. Most expensive sneakers, Air Jordan 11 Jeter. To commemorate Derek Jeter's retirement in 2017, the Jordan brand released 5 pairs of navy velvet Air Jordan 11s, in a pop-up shop auction near Yankee Stadium. The sneakers have the famed number 2 on the heel in white, which complements the navy suede surround. But it would probably be best to forget about ever owning a pair of these, as 3 of the 5 pairs are locked up in U.S. consignment stores, and the remaining 2 pairs would cost a small fortune. That's even if the owner would sell. 6 Diamond Encrusted Air Force 1 $50,000. Most expensive sneakers, Diamond Encrusted Air Force 1. If you have expensive taste, and like diamonds, then you're going to love Big Boy's Diamond Encrusted Air Force 1s. Not the rarest of shoes in the world, nor worn by any major ballers. Instead, these shoes are covered in champagne diamonds, which is why they cost $50,000. Wearing a pair of shoes like this might attract the wrong kind of attention, which is why Big Boy auctioned off his kicks to raise money for his foundation. 5 Air Jordan 12 OVO, Drake Edition, $100,000. Most expensive sneakers, Air Jordan 12 OVO, Drake Edition. The Air Jordan 12 OVO has always been a popular shoe, however, the Drake Edition blew the doors of its hinges, selling for $100,000 on eBay. Popular with a lot of sports stars, rappers and major celebrities, the Drake Edition OVOs are only really attainable to the rich and famous. $100,000 makes this one of the most expensive sneakers ever made. 4 Air Jordan 12, Flu Game, $104,000. Most expensive sneakers, Air Jordan 12, Flu Game. Not quite in the top 3, but pretty close, are the Air Jordan 12 Flu Games. Once mentioned as the most expensive Jordans in the world, the price really derives from the fact that Michael Jordan wore the sneakers in the infamous Flu Game, a game which he played while having the flu. Selling for $104,000, these are also one of the rarest shoes on the planet. 3 Buscemi 100mm Diamond $132,000. Most expensive sneakers, Buscemi 100mm Diamond. Coming in at number 3 on our list of the most expensive sneakers ever made are the Buscemi 100mm Diamonds. Loaded with 11.5 carats of diamonds and set in 18-karat gold, these shoes aren't for the faint-hearted. If you're looking for a fresh pair of white kicks, and fancy something totally unique, then cough up $132,000 and they're yours. 2 Michael Jordan's game-worn Converse Fastbreak $190,373. Most expensive sneakers, Michael Jordan's game-worn Converse Fastbreak. Arguably the most expensive game-worn sneakers ever, Michael Jordan's Converse Fastbreaks sold for $190,000. In 1984, Team USA won gold at the Olympics in Los Angeles. Decades later, a pair of Converse Fastbreaks signed by Michael Jordan came up for auction. Originally only expected to reach $100,000, the auction far surpassed every sneakerhead's imagination. Who'd have thought a pair of Converse could be worth $190,000? One solid gold Avo X Air Jordans $2 million. Most expensive sneakers, solid gold Avo X Air Jordans. It's a bit of a steep jump from second to first position, but if you're thinking of spending $100,000 on a pair of sneakers anyway, then you may as well go one better. There had to be a day when a pair of sneakers were coated in 24K gold, and that day finally came when Drake collabed with Nike to make the solid gold Avo X Air Jordan. They were created by American artist Matthew Senna and each shoe weighs 50 pounds. $2 million seems like a good deal with all things considered. Thanks for watching.